Oh, shit. It's happening again. And this time, it's in Seattle. The F Plus Live 7, Saturday night, October 27th at the Rendezvous Jewel Box Theater in beautiful downtown Seattle, Washington. This ain't a cuddle party. Tickets and more information available now at thefpl.us.
Oh, I seem to get the munchies. This time each and every day. Go charging through the food chain like the galloping gourmet. Slithering through the fauna till something comes in view. If I'm gonna eat somebody, it might as well be you.
Oh, hi. It's the F Plus podcast. It's terrible, just terrible things. Just
what
really
have you been eating, Lemon?
Just real terrible.
Real
terrible things.
I don't want. Don't tell me.
Two terrible things. Right with enthusiasm. We have booth rain gear.
I get distracted by thinking of being inside girls and whatever. I like looking at their teeth and tummies and their bums. Imagine pooing out of them.
Jack Chick.
Yes, hello. Hermione eats Pansy rewards Harry for swallowing a sandwich whole by giving him a blowjob.
Bunny Bread.
Does something awful really bother you? I've looked at how they insult us, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think they hurt at all. I can think of a lot worse things. And this
sounded a lot more amusing when I picked it out. Fuck it.
Nutshell Gulag.
Occasionally, a trickster will be disguised as something like a sleeping bag or a sandwich discarded in the woods.
Frank West.
Hey, do you guys think PETA are vorophiles?
And Lemon. Greetings from Jessica's vagina. Ask me anything.
Strange, exotic, stupid. Welcome to the jungle. Such a lonely point of view. If I'm gonna eat somebody, it might as well be you. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, F Plus.
Yeah.
Hi, Lemon.
How are your sexualities doing these days?
Bye.
Still dead.
Bye. Still. Oh.
Whoa.
Nutshell, would you like me to contact like a necromancer or?
No, I'm at peace with this.
Okay.
She has a lot more time now for knitting.
That's right.
Well, maybe Nutshell, the problem that you might be having is that you just haven't found that right thing. You just haven't found that thing that gets your motor running. Unless you head out on the highway.
Head out on the highway.
Regret that very much.
I'm glad he did it, so I didn't.
We in the God, however many years that we've been doing this podcast,
9.
I've realized that we've talked about Vore to some extent, but we've never actually done a Vore episode.
Yeah, we have.
We have.
Yeah.
We have.
Well, let's fucking stop here.
It was called Yum Slurp and Drool.
Oh, God, you're right. We haven't done a Vore episode in the last couple years, is my point. That was in 2011. That doesn't count. I'm not going to listen to that shit.
Lemon's fucking deleting that as we speak.
Yeah, I certainly am. Look at that ugly cover image I made for that. That's gross.
I bet anybody who likes that episode is an idiot.
Anyway, like I was saying, we have never done a Vore episode before. So we're going to go to this website that we've never been to before. So we're going to be going to Arion.
I'm totally going to edit the same songs that I used last time.
Yeah, good. We're going to be going to Arion.com. That's ARYION.com. It is a unfortunate-looking website. Very, very, very purple. Purple and blue, which is just a lovely, lovely contrast there. So Arion, this is a document, by the way, given to us by Spooks. Thank you, Spooks. Arion.com, or Ika's Portal, is a fetish community that dates back to 2005. It is mainly focused on Vore and is mainly inhabited by furries. Being this old, the site made the rounds, including Something Awful and even the F+. Episode 54, Yum Serpent Jewel, which I've never heard of before. Spooks then says, why come back to it then, you ask? Well, Ika's Portal has not stopped being active at all. A lot of stupid shit has been posted in the last 6 years, and duty calls, it needs to be read. So we're going to be starting off on the forums. So part 1 of this document takes us to the forums. And this post is a Vore-themed card game called Dudes Are Delicious.
Yay!
The cover art for Dudes Are Delicious is really good. Really, really good. And I think, Frank West, if you can tell us about this card game, please.
My name is Nerd of Nerds.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Boy.
That's quite the claim.
Yeah.
You're also new to the forum.
Yes, I murder everyone on Reddit to take that title.
There is Mountain Dew everywhere. Hello, everyone. So a dark and twisted part of my brain came up with an idea for a card game based on people killing and eating each other to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Strangely enough, I didn't end up rejecting the idea out of hand.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's so weird that I just decided to go through it.
Hi, I'm someone on the internet that actually did something rather than talk about it.
And so I have actually written the damn thing. So without further ado, I give you Dudes Are Delicious. And boy, that's a lovely picture.
Can you read that using the font types that are in the actual cover of the box?
Oh, yes. Dudes are
Homeward Bound.
delicious.
Homeward Bound, Arial, and bloody horror font. And the cover art is a pizza boy that has been tied to a spit, who is going to be eaten by a very tall little boy, a Indian fella, and then Bill Dotree from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
The premise of the game is pretty simple. Each player draws 3 random dude cards, each of which starts with 5 delicious dude meat.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's how I started out thinking too.
Dude meat.
Delicious dude meat.
What? You try to kill the other player's dudes with weapons, traps, and other shenanigans. And once they're dead, you snack on the corpse. At the end of every round, each living dude loses 1 delicious dude meat as they slowly starve. So it's a race against hunger to protect your dudes while eating whatever you can.
Hell yeah!
Last player with a living dude wins.
I like that delicious dude meat is the brand name of this.
Yeah, it's a registered trademark.
The rules for the game and all the cards have been written out, and my artist is rapidly making them come to life.
And how?
We're hoping
Wait, so he hired an artist? He hired somebody to draw that?
Well, I mean, when you pay in jerk-off material, it's not that hard to find an artist.
He's paying an exposure on DeviantArt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have over 40 followers.
We're going to have the first set of complete cards ready to send out to the printer by Valentine's Day, so I can have a few...
You don't want to miss that window.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
don't.
Jesus.
Oh, no, not for Valentine's Day. It's so I can have a few playtesting copies printed up for PAX East in March.
Ah,
for
there
Easter.
we go.
Okay.
There
Holy
we
shit,
go.
I probably walked right past this guy. This was 2017. Jesus Christ.
That's what you get for going to PAX.
It is what I get for going to PAX. Just like to give a big thanks to our sponsor this week, PAX East.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They fully support
PAX
the content.
East,
we're
that's what you get.
be sure to update this posting once the game is officially available for purchase. But I thought I'd drop this line here to see if the Vore community had any interest.
In Vore? Yeah, I think they might.
They might. As you can probably tell from the cover art, we're going for a fun, cartoonish-looking feel to the game.
Brain damage, yeah.
You know, our game about people starving and eating each other.
Fun.
And while graphic Vore scenes aren't really the focus, I thought there might be a few nerdy types here who'd get a kick out of
Yeah,
this.
maybe. Maybe on the furry Vore board.
It's my fond hope that we can get the game to an official first printing this spring, where it'll be available at thegamecrafter.com.
Yeah, by the way, I was searching in the gamecrafter.com. I did not find Dudes Are Delicious, which is a disappointment because I found...
Must have sold out.
I found You Ate My Pie, Toss Your Cookies. One game is simply called Hamburger!
Where it is all about food.
And then Jack Chick, what did you find?
I found the Bad Dragon Pizza Party.
Oh. What's the first? What can you just read the flavor text there in the Bad Dragon Pizza Party?
Hey dudes, what's better than a dragon party? A totally bad dragon pizza party. It's totally dudical.
Keep going.
Bad Dragon Pizza Party is the culmination of almost 3 hours of work.
Almost.
Are you a bad enough dragon to save the president?
That's actually not in there.
No, I know.
But it could be.
But it definitely could be.
Hey, the deal of the day is Goblin stole my chicken.
Yeah. That sounds like Gamecrafter, all right. Frank West, in the Arion thread there, can you scroll down for a bit to some screenshots of the cards and tell me about the different delicious dudes that we can be?
Well, there's Chef Dude, who has 3 attack, 4 defense, and 2 smarts. Wait, do they all have this? Oh, I see. Those are like tokens? There's like a DDM. That's delicious dude meat, right?
Yep.
So Chef Dude is good. Gourmet preparation. Your teammates do not roll for disgust. Bad. Refined palate. -1 when rolling for disgust.
I just gotta keep rolling. So there's a bunch of other dudes. Can you just give me the names of the rest of these dudes here?
Fast food dude. Fat dude. And of course, pizza dude.
Keep going.
Oh, there's more posts. There's nude dude. There's kung food. There's friendly dude.
And friendly dude is so friendly that he is handing you his own severed arm.
Yep.
Oh, what a good dude.
Generous.
There's dude poisoning. Huh?
Sure, yeah.
There's obnoxious dude. There's short dude. Is there more? Oh, you're the only one who's posted in your thread. Oh, no one else posted. Oh,
that's not
there's
true.
somebody else. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. There's a few. They're just out.
There's Green Hamburglar at the top.
Yeah, the very last post, he realizes, oh man, I've been talking about this thing for long enough. Obviously, I need to put together a Kickstarter. So goal of $4,000. Managed to get $655.
Hey.
But over 10 backers, so those 10 people were really into this idea.
At least 2 of them pledged $125.
Dang.
So
Getting themselves a signed copy of Dudes Are Delicious.
Yeah. And this guy has enough money to buy a gun and end it all. So, everybody wins.
Oh, there's a Twitter as well. Okay, fantastic.
So what else are you going to do if you live in Rochester?
Yeah, you either make card games about cannibalism or fucking kill yourself. It's on the side. Welcome to Rochester. Here's what you can do.
So I have a question for all of you here on the Aryan forums, and my name is Writing Zeal. Hi,
Writing Zeal.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to our welcoming forum.
Yeah, it is a welcoming place. I like being here. So I have a stupid/strange question. Are any of you vegetarians or vegans?
Yeah, that's stupid.
If so, does it have any influence or effect on your preference or time here in general? I'm not, but my initial thoughts are that it might not make a difference if you like being prey. But for predators, is there that cognitive dissonance? Is it different with a soft and non-lethal approach? Of course, I'm probably just talking with my head up my ass, self-bore, but that's why I ask. And, nutshell, your name is Dunadays.
Dundays.
Dunadays.
Where is
I hate Dundays.
As someone who's been a vegetarian all my life, I thought it a good idea to respond here. I'd say that my dietary restrictions do influence my interests, since my preferred types of Vore tend to be where the prey is transformed into food, ideally chocolate, or at least covered in food. Yeah, because, you cover a steak in cheese and it's vegetarian.
No, you cover a steak with more steak.
Yeah. That being said, I am also somewhat interested in Vore that doesn't involve transformation, though my predilections tend to be towards soft Vore. I'm also not fond of furries or animal Vore, which I think is largely the result of my vegetarianism.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Right. What? No, don't think. Don't you dare start thinking.
Just nod and smile.
What?
No, what did we say?
Boots, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm Mojo 2131285.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A girl who is a vegetarian is one of my deal breakers. I like women who are carnivores and enjoy consuming other life. Yes. Slap that rice out of your mouth.
You like consuming other life? I once consumed Ted Nugent and then I became him.
Oh God, please do.
No, but then I became him.
No, then he's younger.
This is how Ted Nugent reproduces.
Yeah.
I thought that he got people in a stranglehold and then crushed their faces.
The birthing process would have been a lot easier if it weren't for the crossbow.
Yeah.
Something wango tango.
Yeah.
Someone should write a story about a girl with a healthy appetite for flesh, adding a vegan girl to the menu.
Yeah, someone real should. Yeah.
She eats like a prey animal, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
New insult for vegans. You eat like a prey animal.
I'm an intermediate vorophile.
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
Hey, it's me. I'm Manifal. What's up, sailor?
Yeah! Welcome!
Yeah, boy. So, I'm just going to throw my argument in here, wait a second, somewhere, without any regard for the rest of the thread, okay?
Excellent.
Great,
you are an internet super poster.
Disregard everything you've ever read. Our ancestors were hunter-gatherers, right? Not just gatherers, but hunter-gatherers. We killed animals and ate them! Just animals. Kill animals and eat them!
Okay.
It is the natural order of things. You hunt. You kill. You eat. I don't think animals should be raised in overcrowded farms and pumped full of steroids and antibiotics, since it most definitely affects the DNA and trace amounts are still in the blood and cells, which is in the meat we eat.
God.
What?
No, he's got so much knowledge to share with us.
He's got a really good one-third of a point here.
God damn it. God damn it. The same applies with GM crops. Humans were perfectly fine without genetic engineering, weren't they? And since the Industrial Revolution and all that, engineering they did, the occurrences of genetic disorders and harmful mutations have been rising, have they not? Okay, so anyways, we all know that, right? We all know it.
Yeah, no, I didn't, but now I've learned it, so I feel good.
Okay, well, thank God I'm here.
That's what I keep thinking.
Time for the conspiracy part of this post.
Good.
Okay. Do you know where the bathroom is? I just need to go to there.
The ruling elite know full well the health risks of genetically modified foods. They know the health bar risks of genetically modified foods as well as anyone. And they purposefully make it mandatory.
The health risks?
Yeah.
What did I say? Not health risks? What the fuck are you even... Can you hear with your ears?
We're all gonna end up like Heath Ledger. We'll all be found by a Olsen twin.
So it's mandatory to genetically modify foods? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
If you'll let me continue. Monsanto has a patent on all seeds. All of them.
Really? What? Really?
Wow.
All seeds, huh?
All.
Okay.
Every acorn you've ever seen. Every pumpkin seed you've ever eaten.
Just constantly litigating trees for dropping fruit.
Every year when the farmers go out to plant their crops, there's a lawyer that follows behind with a clipboard
Slapping
nodding.
a summons on them with every single... Yeah. All right, see you in court. See you in court. See you in court.
So all seeds must come from Monsanto.
Right.
Monsanto genetically modifies all their seeds.
Well, that's a true
Heirloom
statement.
seeds are actually illegal to sell.
Really?
As are the plants themselves. You heard me. Many
I
are
like to
freely
buy all my
wealthy.
vegetables on the black farmers market.
You're goddamn right.
I had no idea that the side of my garage was so illicit.
The guillotine for you.
Hey, Jack Chick, do you want a tomato?
I don't know, man. Is that the good stuff?
Oh yeah, it's the good stuff.
I know last time I was at a farmer's market, the police pulled up. They're like, oh shit, it's the police. They all just backed up and ran.
They said it's the fuzz. Come on.
Yeah,
They did say that.
Cheese it, it's the cops.
Many extremely wealthy and highly influential people such as Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, all of the Bushes, that's the Bush Beans Corporation, Donald Trump, and many CEOs of the Fortune 500 companies have publicly stated that they believe the world would be better off with less people.
Wow, man, you have a hard time just holding on to one conspiracy for like a sentence.
So it's conspiracy theorist.
Just let him talk.
Oh, God, I come conspiracies all day. It is called a depopulation. Have you heard of chemtrails, by the way?
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Where's the fucking ding sound?
I'm not finished. This round isn't over. Military planes spray toxic chemicals over civilian populations, but in such low doses that they go unnoticed until it is too late. Similar cases of gradual poisoning have occurred with arsenic.
That's true. I'm always gradually poisoning myself by eating an apple.
That's right. You take a long time with those apples, dum-dum.
Sure do.
They're big, but I mean, what the hell?
Yeah,
Arsenic-
I call it poison edging.
Yeah. Arsenic stays in the body for a long time. So poisoning a person with small doses every day over the course of a few months will lead to a gradual decline in health until death. One of the major motives for depopulation is control.
Really? It's not like depopulation.
One of.
Oh, one of. Okay, that's fair.
100,000 people is easier to control than 8 bazillion.
Agreed. Yep.
Yeah. For fans. Shut up. For fans of the Hunger Games series, that is what? Have you heard of the Hunger Games?
It's fucking hard science.
Yeah. Ever read a book?
Yeah.
For fans of the Hunger Games series, that is what depopulation is meant to be like. Small, isolated villages with large expanses of forbidden wilderness areas. I think I'm done ranting for now.
I don't believe you.
Let me check with the man on my shoulder.
All right.
Alright, so, sorry for going way off topic, but I feel more people need to understand this possibility, right? And remember, it is a possibility, not an inevitability. Don't be afraid to fight back. This has been some fucking nutbag on the street corner. Bye!
I love how easy it was to set this fucking person off too. Like, hey, vegetarian Vore, right? Blah, 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 blah.
Animal.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Guys,
What's up?
guys.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Orgasmo, and I just had a bright idea.
Is your bright idea the emoticon of a dancing banana with the holding up the sign penis?
Yeah, it's the peanut butter jelly time emoji.
Oh, God.
No, that's not the idea. That's just my.
Well, it's a better idea than yours.
My avatar, and I'm from Manitoba. Hey, I know there have been some threads out there involving Vore dolls, fursuits, etc. Well, I just thought of something brand new. I, being a proud owner of a fleshlight myself, recently found out that the stock fleshlight is able to engulf a human arm quite easily.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What were you testing? And how confident are you in your dick?
Do you guys see where I'm going?
Up a fleshlight?
I have already suggested this on the Fleshlight forums, and hopefully they will at least consider the idea. This would be a wonderful breakthrough, as the material is not insanely expensive. Regular fleshlight runs for about $70 Canadian, $50 American. So I just suggested a thicker, longer model. I can't imagine it would have to be a whole lot bigger than it is. As I said, the standard 10 inches long and 2 inches wide fleshlight could easily engulf my arm, and am what I call big boned. I might try my leg in a little bit. You wouldn't believe how stretchy these things are. It would be a nice conversation, as there is already designed to, shall we say, massage a certain body part.
Yes, you would be a nice conversation.
Certain body. I don't follow you. I don't understand.
Okay.
You would be a nice conversion.
I would be a nice conversion.
And they already have a texture in the flesh.
Yeah, I'll turn you gay. Hang on.
So, bunny bread.
You said that to every band.
Bunny bread.
Yeah, I do. What?
You've had a blowjob once in a while, right?
Once. Yeah, once.
Right.
Well, once and a half.
How much did the throat get involved in that?
He means during this recording.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shh. Stop. So I have to answer a question. A metal guy has to ask me a question about you. Shut up. No teeth. If I wanted you to talk, I wouldn't have put my dick in your mouth. Shut up.
That's very...
No,
by the way, Frank West, way to be a team player.
Yeah, jeez.
I suggested a snake for design, as this would be the simplest and breathing's not a problem, as it is open on one end. Depending on how this goes, if it'll, ILF Industries, makers of fleshlight along with various other erotic products, is very well funded. So I imagine if this catches on, we can make it a suggestion for an animatronic model, just kind of like this one in progress, but using the fleshlight material, as they could easily fund it. Oh well, it's speculation now, so sorry if I got your hopes up, as well as mine, if this doesn't work out. If you want more information on the fleshlight or want one of your own, just search fleshlight on Google.
Library.
You get more than enough results.
So this person wants to stuff their entire body inside a fleshlight? Is that what I'm...
shaped like a snake.
Yeah, gradual testing here.
Is that what...
But only
I thought he wanted to fuck a human arm.
No, he was just saying he could put his arm inside his fleshlight.
Oh,
he wants a big enough fleshlight for him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit, okay. Thank you.
He wants a sleeping bag, only sexy.
Oh, okay. When the word animatronic showed up, I was just imagining like a Chuck E. Cheese fleshlight.
Oh.
Girls just want to have fun.
5 Nights at Fleshlight.
I was going to say, that's a product I don't want to hear.
Hey, Nutshell.
Uh-huh.
You got a post here by Sludge, and Sludge, there's a sort of a seeking arrangement going on here. What's going on here with Sludge?
Mature big booty Pokemon seek short micro male prey.
Excellent.
Big booty Pokemon, up with it!
Sits before you smiling with one mighty leg crossed over the other. Why,
You want to
hello
take
there.
bets on which Pokemon she is?
Nope.
I'll bet it's a Squirtle.
Why, hello there. My name is Sludge. I'm so glad you stopped by my little page. I could use a new assistant. You'd like to know more about me first? All right, I suppose. I am a pudgy, 8'8" tall, elderly, mature in age, male Luigi.
What'd you think? What'd you think, Boots?
Right?
Was that what you were going for?
Lugia?
No, Luigi. I know video games. That's Mario's brother.
That's okay.
I know the correct answer, but I'm not going to tell you because I want our fans to get mad.
As you can plainly see, who possesses some rather unique assets. The gigantic emphasis in that word being ass.
Boy, I
So you're
sure don't
clitoris?
follow your wordplay. It's just, it's very complex.
Well, to be honest, I'm actually nothing more than a ditto, but I can take certain liberties with the forms I take, hence my blackish-purple body, dark underbelly, and pinkish-red eyes.
Nothing gets me turned on more than pinkish-red eyes.
I might be an old Pokemon, but that shouldn't be a bother. You know what they say, with age comes experience. If there's anything I love more than my big, beautiful booty, it's squashing things underneath it. That is why I'm on the prowl for some micro prey to shove between my monstrous cheeks, intentionally or otherwise. As you may have gathered, I'm a bit sadistic. Oh, sure, I'm nice to a degree, but if you're around me, expect more of a dominant personality. Aside from that, there isn't much else about me. Oh no, wait, there is. My interests.
I like to sit on people. There's nothing else about me.
Would you like fries with that?
Below is a list of everything I like, dislike, and so on. If this intrigues you, then stick around. If I like what I see from you, I'll send you my Skype info so we can get better acquainted. If it doesn't intrigue you, then your assistance won't be required.
I like it.
Anal Vore. Of course, this would be my favorite. I'm a huge fan of smooshing tiny prey between my cheeks, feeding you to my ass on a silver platter.
Right.
Oral
My
Vore.
ass only expects the very best.
Yes.
Oral
Fancy
Vore.
face for this one's ass.
I'm sorry, may I speak to your ass sommelier, please?
Pardon me, but do you have any shit poupon?
Do you have any gray pooping? Oral Vore. Though I'm a heavy fan of anal, I'm not entirely against swallowing my prey whole from time to time.
I guess I'll eat you with my mouth.
Butt crushing and smothering. As previously mentioned, I love smooshing tiny prey under my butt, so it's to be expected that I greatly enjoy crushing and smothering my prey for hours on end.
I guess that would be expected, yeah.
Non-fatal encounters. I may be cruel, sadistic, but it's rare when I truly devour my prey.
I too am into non-fatal encounters.
No, I mostly just use
How I
you
get
as
along
my
with
own
that is
personal
I
seed.
don't get eaten by somebody else.
You might end up flat as a pancake, but at least you'll still be breathing.
Right.
Musk/sweat. I love working up a hearty sweat by plowing you under my ass. My aroma is rather overpowering, but you can take comfort in the fact that there's a hint of sweetness in my alluring aroma.
That sounds worse.
That's the Axe body spray.
That's the Nutella.
Yeah.
Cruelty. I'm sure you could see this one coming a mile away. My personality tends to lean on the nasty side more than anything. I'm not saying I'm not nice. I'm just saying don't anticipate me going lenient on you anytime soon. Sex/pleasure. Now, I do enjoy a good romp. Hell, I love it, to be
Give
frank.
her a moment. She might be able to explain.
I'm sorry, how do you have sex for pleasure?
If you're with me, you can be sure we're going to have a good kinky roll in the bed, /park/subway train /etc.
There. See? She explained herself.
Pain. You're going to be under 1,000 pounds of pure ass. Do you really think it won't sting a bit?
Wait, so your ass alone weighs 1,000 pounds?
That's right.
I can't figure it out. What are you into?
How do you measure the purity
Is it
of an
foot
ass?
play?
Begging/pleading.
See,
I love it.
you measure. Okay, so you weigh yourself holding the ass, and then you weigh yourself without holding the ass.
Yeah, it's like weighing your cat, basically.
Yeah.
You cut off just a little bit of the ass and put it on top of you and see if it's like, oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah.
Begging/pleading. I love it when a prey begs me to stop. It riles me up something fierce. It truly is music to my ears. Sloppy acts. Things involving excess drool or tons of sweat. You know, things of that nature. And finally, foreplay.
Yay!
Hugging, cuddling, and everything else in between is a big plus for me. Like I said, I might be cruel, but there's a sweet side underneath this gruff exterior.
Aww, what do you dislike?
Dislikes? Blood and gore. Just no. I will never be into ultra-violent stuff like dismemberment, blood spilling, and so on.
Sitting on somebody, crushing somebody, eating somebody with my asshole.
Yeah. Well, I like to imagine them just like a little old bean bag under my ass. You know, they get squashed, but there's no stuffing filling out.
Okay.
Water sport / peeing. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. I am not a fan of urine.
Oh, okay. And then is there anything you'll
try?
Yeah.
Gas. I'm not opposed to a bit of gas. A hefty burp here, a bubbly fart there. If I'm in the mood, I'll give it a go.
A bubbly fart. Barefoot Wine's least successful adventure.
Anyway, y'all come back now, you hear?
Skinny girl, bubbly fart.
There it is.
All right. So there's a bunch more in this first part. There's a section or a post called "Ancient Vore Files: The Truth About Dragons." There is a post by Tiny Boy called "Want to Be Eaten by a Girl," and then there is a post by somebody else saying "Want to Be a Woman's Meal." But I'm seeing here in the document that there is a wiki. So I think that we should probably
Good, I have so many questions.
Good. Yeah, excellent.
Now that we're halfway through, we should get an explanation for this shit.
Explain yourselves.
I don't know if you'll really get an explanation.
No, we're gonna get the nitty-gritty details, I think.
Yeah, so Boots, if you'll take us to the Vore Creatures Folio, please.
Oh yeah, the Vore Creatures, the Vore's Compendium, as I like to call it. Yes, the Vore Creatures Folio. Submitted by Arion.
Yeah.
Creator of the site. I named the site after myself.
Self-propagating.
I'm really good at this.
There's 195 people in chat right now.
Ooh.
Should we go look?
Jesus.
Yeah.
243 in the Discord.
Jesus.
Oh, my God. All right. I think it would be great if we had our own bestiary or creature folio or whatever you want to call it.
I call it a fiend folio.
Yes, these are all really good names, in fact. There are several reasons to do so. One is to explain and inspire ways that different creatures can vore, how it is performed and such. Another would be to inspire new character types for others to use. Originally, I thought of suggesting what kind of predators I wanted to see and how they are vored, but that wouldn't be constructive.
All right, yeah, so fair enough. So there's a bunch of different kinds of creatures that can eat and be eaten. So tell me about humans.
Humans are the basic blank card for a large amount of other kinds of creatures. Most furries use the same stance and posture as humans, and are very similar in terms of digestive tracts and sexual organs.
Very similar.
They are capable of almost any kind of vore you can think of, from animal to genital.
What?
Sorry.
I've
That's
never had
animal
sex.
Sorry.
What?
My brain wanted things to be more pleasant for some reason. Sorry. From anal to genital to belly button.
Yay!
They also aren't limited by size or other things that humans are not normally capable of doing.
Are you sure?
If the creator of the character wishes for such things as being the size of a house or having a man-eating tail. I never thought of that before.
Yeah. Watch out.
That's not what tails do.
Well, now you can think of nothing else, though, right?
Yeah.
No, that's the only thing tails do. Why do we have them? Wait, we don't. Such things are only limited by the creator's imagination, although it can be said that the same is true for all other creatures.
Well, all the other creatures here are fictional, so...
Can I skip 2 and go?
No. You can't skip dragon.
Okay.
So I just want you to tell me about dragon. Tell me about dragon, please.
Okay. Dragons are usually very large, hungry creatures that, luckily for them, are near the top of the food chain. Technically, there's no top, because there are many instances of larger animals underestimating smaller animals. All are scaly, have wings, and are generally reptilian appearance. Most can also breathe fire and are able to speak humanoid languages, although they may not care to talk to their potential meals. Most times their scales are hard and nearly indigestible, resembling steel in strength. Most commonly used in regular oral vore. Both soft and hard.
Hey, I'd like to talk about Enchanted Pillow. Hello.
Okay.
Woo!
What do you want to talk about?
Enchanted Pillow. The spiritual being of this creature can't possibly devour its prey. So she finds a way to enchant a pillow of praise by herself.
What?
The mental gender of soul is female?
Yes.
As she came into the pillow, she moves
came
out.
into the pillow?
She came into the pillow. She moves out and lays on her prey, sometimes waking it to have sexual pleasure, and often to devour it not sleeping.
What?
Huh?
One corner of pillow is used by head, and prey goes that was as a meal, but sometimes pillow absorbs her meal by all her surface. While ingested, it enters her belly, which is filled with spiritual liquid, digesting it. And while absorption, its soul changes into her spirit, and its body is used as fuel to continue seeking praise.
Truly one of the more terrifying monsters I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah, you didn't know.
Probably.
Hello,
Oh, hi.
I'm N.S. Georgian. I
Okay.
made this creature that a Tegorgan plants in the human body, and it devours the soul slowly.
Oh, I was going to
It devours the soul.
It depends on how dark and old the soul is, on how it grows. The darker,
see?
the faster. The older, the slower.
Oh, Clive Barker, you've done it again.
They look like this. Star fangs.
Starfangs.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
Bullet point. Beetle lava shaped. Star see-through a black star firstborn 1 foot 10.7 inches long star. When they have devoured enough soul energy, they slip right through the human body and become adults. Adults are known as Tegorgan. Tegorgan roam through the ground in the morning and jumping at prey at night. The biggest Tegorgan seen yet was 18 feet and 8.31 inches long. The Tegorgan jumps through the prey and hisses the prey's soul. Everybody following this?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 feet and 8.13
1 foot and 10.7 inches.
I heard of a creature like this, but I just can't remember its name.
Well, I got an idea for a name.
David Bowie's last album was really weird.
No, not any more so than before. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit down. I would love to tell
I'm
you
already
about-
sitting.
Yeah, good. Okay, continue sitting and sit further.
All right.
Further than that. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I sit on you? Can I crush you with my
No!
ass? Is that all right? Okay.
Anyways, today's newest addition to tomorrow's emergency rescue team. Taking parts from every available animal, from aardvark to zebra. Scientists have created a unique breed of super creature known as the Furry Emergency Rescue Vorephile, or FEVAR for short.
Oh. So
No,
it's an
that's
emergency.
Ferb, actually.
It's an emergency, so I need to eat a furry immediately.
Immediately.
Oh. What do you
So
have
you
on
would
hand?
dial 911 and say, "Excuse me, this is an emergency." Anywho, dimension and description given are measurements taken from the generic mass-produced breed of furb, otherwise known as alpha furb, height, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Anyways.
So it's but it is 24 feet 4 inches tall.
You heard me. That's right. Height 24 feet and 4 inches tall standing height.
How long is it?
Feet and 7 inches linear running, using all the limbs for locomotion.
What does that mean? What?
It's a
All
centipede.
the limbs. It's using all limbs available to it. Your limbs, its limbs, everyone's limbs. Could I speak about the length, please? Could I please speak about the length? Shh. Sit down again. Length 50 feet by 5 inches.
How much does it weigh?
3.4 tons. Without supplies now. That's without supplies.
What sort of supplies would it need?
Oh, is it
rescue supplies?
It needs more limbs. It needs so many limbs.
But this is an ambulance. This is when you're hurt and you need an ambulance.
Ask me about my fur color.
What's your fur color?
Red! Bright red, like signal flares red. Gene splicing and selective processes.
It's a living ambulance.
Yes.
Yep.
With
Made
many
up
limbs.
of duct tape
many
furries.
limbs. What is the biggest ambulance you've ever seen? I'm far bigger.
Runs
We have
around
made the
yelling,
fur
"Wee-oo,
creatures water resistant, like a duck. Fire resistant as a dragon. Quick to heal as a newt. The strength of a full-size bulldozer, that's an animal, and about as cuddly as a sheep. Demonstrating both tactical and maternal instinct, honed through both intense training and genetic memory. Now,
honed through genetic memory, eh?
Yep.
Yes.
Honed over many generations.
Yes. I'm glad you repeated that. Because of hypothermia in cold climates, the fur creatures have been adjusted to go into estrus, or heat, at will. Quite able to warm up any room they are able to fit in, that is.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Within
that's
minutes.
how that works.
That's not what that means.
I would appreciate less interruptions and more sitting.
None of this is what any of this means.
They can choose when to go into estrus.
Every single one of you is talking too much.
The problem with ambulances is that they don't stop in the middle of the street and start fucking everything.
This is what I said. I had my own ambulance service for a while, and it just didn't go well. A lot of lawsuits. Within minutes to a cozy 87 Fahrenheit outside of their body. In addition, anyone in the fur's skin tent will also be treated to direct heated contact with the fur's 10.5 foot long, 2.5 foot wide penis.
Hey, I know my legs are broken, but I think I'll just crawl home. It's fine.
No, my dick will help you.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna. It's only a couple blocks.
The dick will eat you.
I'm just gonna sleep it off.
The dick is hungry. If necessary, the fur will allow between 2 to 4 passengers inside of his sack. And if an individual needs to bath off accumulated filth, the fur can redirect the person to its bladder.
Yes. Okay. Yep. That sounds good. Yep.
The bladder, where a hot, sterile vat of fur urine awaits them. Hey! It is odorless, as the fur's renal system converts all currently known toxins to a sterilizing formula akin to Formula 409, filtered out through its quadruple kidneys. Just behind the 10.5 foot long dong and very accommodating sack is the fur's
What
vulva.
does it accommodate?
2 to 4 passengers, I said. Also a lot of piss.
Why is the furry ambulance the grossest fucking thing in this episode?
Because I keep trying to picture it.
Continuing, the very accommodating sack. Anyways, behind the big old schlonger and the accommodating sack is the fur's vulva.
Yay!
Quite literal a mouth on its own. The fur can merely sit upon a creature and swallow it down into one of four count of wombs within the fur's body.
That's a lot of wombs.
Yeah, it's more than one. All of the fur's details are hidden underneath an expansive skin membrane that stretches from the fur's forearms to the 14-foot-long tail.
So this is just like a gigantic, like...
Dick! Yeah.
Warhammer sugar glider.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah, that's sure. The front end, however, is quite clearly exposed, as the fur's secondary use as disaster relief. The large creature having a row of 8 selectively active teats along its upper half, progressively growing smaller down the line along the more humanoid stomach region.
The first use is disaster. The second use is disaster relief.
Right. We clean up what we break here at Furv. For those confused in what a Furv would look like,
okay,
imagine a large anthro weasel tar with some with some horns and a lot of droopy skin for gliding like a flying squirrel, or sugar glider with clawed and webbed feet like a platypus. Anybody say platypus? All right.
No.
Or otter and a long tapering tail like that of a lizard, but hairy.
Okay. So, Bunny Bread, I just want to pause for just a second because I know that I know that this podcast is tends to be pretty popular with people that do a lot of art and drawing. And I just want to
let's disqualify that for this one.
I just want to give people a prompt if they need it. Can you give me that description one more time in case anyone wants to draw this?
For the love of God, do not.
For those confused in what a Furv would look like. Okay, bear with me. Close your eyes and imagine a large anthro weasel tar with some horns and a lot of droopy skin for gliding like a flying squirrel. Or sugar glider with clawed and webbed feet like a platypus. Or otter and a long tapering tail like that of a lizard, but hairy.
An absolutely huge junk.
Oh yeah, and a 10.5-foot long dick.
All right.
Did someone already draw it?
Before we move on from the creature folio, I just want to read the very first sentence of the creature called Jaga.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. The Jaga is a mix between a scorpion, dog, and a predator from the movie Aliens versus Predator.
Oh, specifically that Predator.
Okay.
It's
not from the other Predator
not
movies.
The Predator 2 Predator.
No. That's shit. That was stupid.
Fuck Carl Weathers. I think he was in that.
No, it wasn't Carl Weathers. Oh, the first one, yeah. But the Predator 2 was
nobody.
Oh fuck, Bill Paxton.
Was anybody in that? Okay, Bill Paxton. All right. So this post, this thread is called "Stink or No Stink."
That's
do we get to choose?
Great game show.
Yeah. Okay. So my name's J. Zox. Okay. So I just want to ask you, how do you prefer your AV? That would be anal vor in this case. Foul smelling?
Yeah.
Just a little musky, squeaky clean, something else I'm not mentioning. I prefer my anal vor to be just a little musky. Getting covered in the predator's scent is pretty dominating, but the scent has to be tolerable, or it's an instant turnoff for me.
Do they produce scratch and sniff like
Scratch and sniff anal vor? Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, it's just
yeah, it's like polyester. It's in smell-o-vision.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
I'm Puck 5. It depends. If it's willing, I prefer it to be more clean, but if it's unwilling, I prefer it to be stinky.
Gross.
Usually for unwilling, I like the pred. I like the pred to fart, and the prey has to make their way through the pred's dirty intestines.
I am Emperor Palpatine.
Good.
No smell at all, preferably.
I'm Galenor. All of the smell.
I'm just an RPG. I'm located inside my own wife's stomach.
Yay!
Yay! Hey, okay, so, well, All right, so the only pet I like for anal Vore is a male Lugia. I almost fucked it up. I prefer a natural smell of a Lugia's butthole.
It was really weird when they packaged up those scents for the Pokemon games. But
did anybody say male Luigi?
If one were to sniff Lucia's butthole, that same smell would be present inside of Lucia's butthole, but maybe just a tad bit stronger. Maybe just that tiny, sugar-free cola, stronger. Oh God, butthole! Oh yeah.
So Bunny Bread there was reading previous.
Why do I recognize Justin RPG?
So there we go. Bunny Bread was reading previous F+ subject, Justin RPG. Justin RPG, in episode 100, went on a talk show to explain his love for Reshiram. Justin RPG
He's
is
the one
also...
who made the song about...
It's the Reshiram guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Justin RPG was married to Reshiram, and... yeah, now all of a sudden this male Lugia, I don't know what's going on. So that end,
on the down low.
Yeah, so Spooks has titled this next section Part 3. I've just found out Justin RPG posts on this forum. So Boots, I think I'd like you to do this one, please.
Okay.
And this question is: could 911/emergency room get a person out of a stomach?
Asking for a friend.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Justin RPG. Could 911/emergency room get a person out of a stomach? Say if a person accidentally swallowed another person that was shrunken an inch tall, and the person who swallowed the inch-tall human realized they swallowed the other person, would the person that swallowed the inch-tall human calling 911 or the person visiting the emergency room, would they at the emergency room be able to get the shrunken human out of the person's stomach? Why or why not?
Because there's no way to shrink somebody down to be an inch tall. That would be my first
why
guess.
or the why not?
We've already established that that's possible.
You just said.
I just said.
Yeah.
All great authors get one
He wouldn't be
suspension
there
of
if he wasn't
disbelief.
able to shrink the person already, dummy.
You wouldn't believe the day I had today, honey. Somebody came into the ER. He'd eaten an entire Barbie.
With the word Reshiram written on it in Sharpie. If they can get them out of the person's stomach, how would they go about doing so?
And for some reason, nobody has a helpful answer there. There's a lot of answers, but I wouldn't call any of them helpful. But there is a drawing of, I don't know, maybe it's a Pokemon, and then there's a sort of cutaway diagram view, so you can see the Pokemon, and then you see the intestines, and Justin RPG is standing happily inside of the Pokemon, up to his shoulders in bile.
Hey, what does it say under that picture? Just the sentence?
She frantically searches for her human husband, unaware that he is in her stomach.
Great. Like a modern day Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, man. So good. Frank West, what do you got?
Technical difficulties at church that looked Vore-ish?
It looked Vore-ish.
I was at church today, and the projection screen was having issues. There was a shadow-like row of spikes at the top of the screen that looked a lot like teeth, and was rounded in the same way as a mouth would be. Combined with the pinkish red, similar to flesh color, background that the lyrics and Bible verses and additional messages were on, made me think, Vore! It was there the whole gathering, which I missed most of because I was eyeballing the top row spikes that look like teeth.
Right.
I am pretty sure I was the only one eyeballing that and thinking that, but
I asked after the service.
Well, I wouldn't know because I don't mention anything like that in that manner. Vore, furries, etc. I don't believe you.
Church boner achieved.
And even if there was someone else there like that, they would probably not just go out and say that. The Vorish technical malfunction would be better if the bottom of the screen was the same way. I wish I could show you all what it looked like, but I didn't have my camera. When I got the idea of sharing this, I thought to myself, I wish I could have brought my camera.
I've just realized there's 3 acceptable spellings of vorophilia.
Okay.
So like
there's 0 acceptable spellings.
There's vorophilia, there's voreophilia, and vorarophilia. Well, if you look at the rankings for the users, vorophilia is spelled with a lot of extra letters in there.
Sure. Nutshell, I have a choice for you here. I got 2 different Just an RPG posts, and you can choose which one you'd like to read.
Okay.
Option number 1 is called "What Would It Be Like Inside a Vagina?" That's got 2 question marks. However, this one has 1 exclamation point, which is, "I forgot he was in my vagina."
I'll go with what would it be like inside a vagina?
All right, take it, please.
If you were shrunken down to an inch tall and went into a woman's vagina, what would it be like inside an actual vagina? IRL, question mark, question mark, question mark. If shrinking were possible, and then you could go inside a vagina, what would it feel like or be like inside a woman's vagina? What would the feel, look, smell, etc., all of the above be like inside a vagina?
Wait, okay. So you're talking about getting really small and going into a vagina?
Yeah.
And then wondering what it would be like in there?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. One of the first response is by Solene, who says probably like a vagina.
Yeah.
And then Zane of Bane says, as an undergraduate bio major, I'd actually say his question is valid.
God.
I mean, my women issues. 4 paragraphs of my women issues.
Oh, I want to punch him so hard.
Why do you think this question is valid? Do you think there's some sort of women thing that justifies this question? Possibly regarding their own, spots?
Well, okay, I mean, most women can't locate their own G-spot.
Right.
Know the differences between the labia major and labia minor.
Right.
I don't fucking give it extra letters. It's dumb.
It's stupid.
Vowels are gay.
Yeah.
Or know anything, okay, I just actually mimed pushing my glasses up on my face.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're pitching the bridge of your nose.
Or know anything about the various processes their vagina goes through daily. In fact, the average male knows more about the vagina than the average woman.
I can prove this because when I go up and talk to them and ask them these questions, they can't give me an answer. They just walk away.
Therefore, they're all lesbians. Yeah.
Not only that, but things change as scale shifts. Relatively smooth surfaces suddenly seem pockmarked, and tiny cilia you never knew were there are suddenly large enough to be noticed. This is, of course, failing to mention the actual way in which the vagina flexes and moves.
Jesus.
And it wants to pump you up.
Thanks, Hans. And
Hey,
Franz.
Frank West.
Yes.
I know Lemon really wants to move on from this, but I can't.
Don't we all?
I can't live with myself unless I learn what happens after Just an RPG forgets he was in my vagina.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're still here. All right.
I forget he was in my vagina. Anybody else like a situation where a girl allows a shrunken boy to go inside her vagina?
What would that be like?
Sometime later, another boy, normal size, comes over, asks for sex. The girl forgot about the shrunken guy in her vagina, and the 2 normal-sized beings have sex while the shrunken man is in the girl's vagina.
As long as their dicks don't touch, it's okay.
That seems normal. That seems perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer that with 2 Pokemon. Surprise, surprise.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like it where I go into Flareon's vagina. Later, Flareon's boyfriend Jolteon comes by and asks Flareon for sex. Flareon forgot I was in her vagina, and they have sex. Anyone else like scenarios like this?
Yeah, but I imagine it with Reshiram, you bastard.
How dare you?
Oh man, there's so much more in this Justin RPG section. There's
the
unbirthed.
vagina as a place to sleep. See, I used Rydia as a girlfriend in this case, as every Vore and unbirthed stuff of me
God
involving
damn it.
Rydia goes. Although everywhere I
You
consider
monster.
Rydia as a girlfriend, but more technically as a wife ellipsis. Facebook sexual in my RPG. I lived my life as a turn-based RPG, hence the username JustinRPG. All those Rydia is my wife, swallowing and unbirthing images, and stories of me and Rydia are portrayed as my girlfriend.
I live my life as an RPG.
No, as a turn-based RPG, which
turn-based
means
RPG.
he does some shit and then
Yeah.
stands around, waits for other people
Yeah.
to do shit, and
Yeah.
then yells at them when they're doing shit while he's doing shit.
Yeah. He's Final Fantasy Tactics.
Trash
Yep.
talk. Yeah.
And when he's done doing shit, it goes da 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 da.
That's what it sounds like when he orgasms, yeah.
There's also how did we or I end up liking Vore? And something Spooks has included just for me called Vore-ish fonts. But we're going to move on because it's time for poetry!
Yay!
Oh, good. I love poetry.
Oh, good.
Jack Chick, fuck.
I see what this is.
Fuck. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
This
even
is
have the
cut?
I don't even have the
What is-
motivation to say
what is-
anything else.
Why does Jack Chick get this one? That's weird.
Jack Chick, take it.
So this is, everybody, the night before Vormus. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Okay, they already fucked it up. Good. All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through my house not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. For that mouse was inside me, digesting away. We'd met at a bar, and she'd come home to stay. Her squirming was done, and now she was still. I relaxed on the couch with my sloshing gut filled. Because I lived alone, I could always indulge in a nice quiet Christmas with a big belly bulge. When outside of my window, I heard jingling sounds. I hoisted myself up, and I looked all around. From over the horizon, it began to appear a huge flying sleigh pulled by 8 studly reindeer. Each was dressed in a harness and tight leather pants.
Yeah. As reindeer are wont to be dressed.
Their movements so smooth, their trot like a dance. They made my heart quicken, as did the driver there. Red fur and white fur and red coat. It must be Santa Bear. Come on, sluts, move faster, I heard him exclaim. Scansion has just gone completely out the window now.
Fuck it.
You're all just eye candy. I don't know your names. Get over the lawn to the roof in good time. I think I see a wolf that would do me just fine. Then
Just skip some.
Yeah, and then just skip a bunch.
we're
Who's
just
gonna
gonna.
fuck a wolf? Come on.
We hope you've enjoyed this selection from Jack Chick's Christmas album.
It's nothing but Nightmare Before... Oh, shit.
We know what you meant.
Nothing but Night Before Christmas. Ugh.
It might surprise one then to hear how I felt, because then his belly growled, making me melt. For recite my mouse meal, I'm quite a bi-switch, and I had the strong urge to be this bear's bitch. I rubbed his big belly, gave it a squeeze and a push. The way it rumbled then just about made me blush. I would be a good meal, I said, being true.
Yep.
But first there
Being
was
true.
more that I could do for you. He grinned down at me, knowing just what I meant. So he undid his belt, and down his pants went. It's a busy night, so let's have no more talk. Just get on your knees and suck my bear cock.
That's nice.
It's a play on words.
Yeah, it's romantic.
I like that he's direct. He's direct. He's a bear who knows what he
I
wants.
just couldn't resist that commanding Ursine. Oh my god, whoa.
Yeah,
it's a bear.
An actual bear.
So I dropped down and stared. Man, that cock was fine. It was hard, thick, and veiny, a nice piece of meat. I slurped and I sucked for my own Christmas treat. I may be a pred, but a big guy with a gut. can quickly turn me into the biggest prey slut. His stomach churned all around, squeezing me tight as he went up my chimney and into the night. We skipped some, but you know.
Yeah, we skipped the actual Vore part.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
fine.
okay.
That's
Fine, I'll go finish myself.
I'm not reading anymore.
Keep going.
Fuck it.
No, you've only got 2 more verses. You're fine.
Oh yeah, this is what broke you?
With me in his belly digesting away, Santa Bear made his rounds in his flying sleigh, bringing video games, happiness, and all sorts of toys.
Oh, God damn it.
That's what broke you?
To the homes of all the world's good girls and boys. With the air getting thinner, I'm about to pass out. One more hearty belch and I can hear the bear shout. May you have the best of the holiday you hold dear, and maybe I'll visit and eat you next year. He tried so hard and got so far.
Hey.
Yeah, that ranks sort of like in the upper, 25 percentile. Of quality Night Before Christmas.
Yeah, no, 10th percentile for F plus Night Before Christmas for sure. We have one more poem that we're going to close on here. Bunny Bread, I want you to take a poem called Vore Poem.
What's it about?
Oh, what's your name?
My name is 12.
Let's make a test account. Fuck it.
Well, I tried it 11 times. This one's gotta work. All right. Kicking, screaming, begging, pleading, acids rising, skin is tingling, clearly in the stomach now. Only hope is ow.
This is my favorite Power Man 5000 song.
This is definitely a lot more beat poetry than I thought it would be.
But how the heat in here replacing fear? Time is slugging, malodorous, stomach really snuggly.
Wow.
I tried so hard and got so far.
You don't know if your time is near, but you don't have a choice, of course. Just that burning sensation is all over here.
Wow. Look at these lines.
'Twas the night before Vore poem and all through the house. You feel the pain of every inch, and you'll just become part of this bitch. This.
Fuck!
Okay.
Excuse
so
me.
now it's Nicki Minaj.
This is not what you wanted now, but you don't have choice, of course. Ow. The air is thick, the burning rich. She'll be healthier than a horse.
Okay, we'll start over. Okay, let's start.
She'll be
here.
healthier.
Yeah.
She'll be healthier than a horse once she absorbs you without remorse. All you need to do is groan. The air you use sycophantically was clearly on loan.
Sycophantically.
Expialidocious.
That's what I said.
Sycophantically.
Expialidocious.
Moving on.
Yeah!
This has been your worst day. Not worst.
Yeah, your worst day.
And this asshole's best ever play. As you begin to quit your moans, you just offer one last jest. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did I write that? Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not mean to write that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, that was terrible.
What what did we learn from any of this, F+?
Oh, God.
Probably the same shit we learned, like,
No,
we
very different shit.
We learned what Vore fetish
I
is.
learned
A thing we
just
didn't
an
know
RPG
before.
is not.
Yeah, we never did a Vore episode before. I don't remember a Vore
I
episode.
feel like this episode was very well done, and all of the
Yeah.
cast really
Come
had
on.
some great fun.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Not nearly enough syllables.
Jack Chick did good poetry reading, which is to say that he did fine with the parts that he was reading and trying to follow the scansion.
The rhyme. You missed
And
rhyme.
I still have such a hard time, because I know that, I mean, Vore definitely really intersects with furry a lot, and at the point that people's sexuality is kind of furry based, their own sexuality seems to really be fictitious anyway, just in general. But I still can't. My mind cannot understand any of this as a sexual act. Like, I know that they do, but it's just so confusing to me.
Look, you stick a penis in someone else's body and that's sex, but I stick my whole body in someone else's body and it's not?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Agreed.
Correct.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
That's an invasion of privacy.
I learned that men know more about vaginas than women do.
Yeah,
That is
well,
true.
yeah,
That is
okay.
true. By the way, Nutshell, you're welcome.
It's about time you learn that.
Also, Buddy Bread, he's got a vagina.
Well,
yeah. Like many.
Most of the time he does.
More than one. Well, I mean, I have this one underneath my desk right now, but she's, busy.
Doing what? Doing what?
None.
Okay.
Sudoku.
Shut up. Mind your business. My God, Lemon. I'm a gentleman.
I learned that this beer I was drinking was 14%.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's always a nice thing to find out afterwards.
Was 14%, so it gradually went down.
Yeah, exactly.
THEFPL.us is the place where you can find all of our episodes, donate to the podcast if you so choose, and it is also the best place to get information about F Plus Live. F Plus Live, Saturday, October 27th in Seattle. Tickets are either in very short supply or completely sold out, or the event has already happened. But if it's the first thing, get your tickets right this second. This piece was obviously recorded later, and nobody in the recording remembered to say bye, so bye from all of us. Thank you, Spooks, for the document. Here is Nutshell's scream again.
It was a poor clap, but it shows up in the waveform, so I'll just have to live with the fact that I slapped one finger against three of my other fingers.
We need to redo it so you have a better clap.
Yeah, I know that when I'm editing, I'm always like, God, fucking idiot. Shitty-ass clap. God damn it.
You line your waveform up with his, you're like, look how much fucking better my clap is.
Screenshot it, share it.
Check this fucking clap out.
Celebrityclaps.com
Got that clap.
and post.
Giving them clapgasms.
Clap star, clap star.